everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and welcome to today's video. I am going to do a makeup look for you guys, and this is going to be Fantastic Looks number 15, 16. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, we are going to get started here. I've put on serum, I've put on moisturizer, and I'm ready to go in with complexion products. And today I want to do a beautiful eye look with this new ColourPop Z-Palette that I just picked up from their sale, and it's got all these beautiful plums and purples, and I've been promising some of you that have requested a plum look to do that for you. So I'm still trying to use up this Marcel's CC cream. It's too dark for me, and of course, you know, when you're mixing a dark shade in with your normal foundation, you can't really use a whole lot. But little by little, I'm trying to empty it out because I don't want it to go to waste. So I'm just going to take a little dollop of that, and I'm going to grab my Purpleeyelook CC cream. This is the Youth Glow Vitamin C CC cream in the shade Light. It's a neutral shade, light neutral shade. And I'm just going to mix the two of them together. And I think I'm even going to use a little pump of this Triple Fix from LYS. It's a serum foundation, and it's really light. So I'm just going to make like a cocktail today. And so anyway, I'm just going to apply it with a brush, and then we will. I've got a lipstick down here that's in the way. I just came back from traveling, and I've had travel lag all week long. It's been horrible. So I haven't worn any makeup at all week long. I have been doing skincare though. And so anyway, I'm just gonna fix up today and try to, it's Friday, so I want to, you know, at least get makeup on 1 or 2 days this week. Lord have mercy. When you travel, it just seems like sometimes when you come home, you can just bounce right back into your routine. But this time, it's taken me a couple of days to just rest. We had a lot of errands to run. We had some bills to pay, shopping to do. I mean, unpacking, washing clothes. Then our gas heater went out on us here at the house, and we've been having to deal with that, and oh my gosh, it's just been a crazy week. So anyway, fortunately we had a little space heater in the house, and so we put it here in the front room where I sit to keep me warm while he's at work, and it takes the chill out of the house, but it's still not like up to par, you know what I mean? But anyway, they're coming later on today, and they're going to replace this heater. So I'm excited about that. We get a new heater today. So we rent because we're not maintenance people, and you know, whenever you own your own home, there's a lot of maintenance that has to be done. I'm just going to go in with this LYS sponge, and I'm going to pounce this in. And so anyway, you know, anything that goes wrong, you know, you have to fix it yourself or hire somebody or whatever. And but our landlord, he's real nice, real sweet. We've lived here for, oh my gosh, probably 8-10 years now. I know at least 8. Anyway, he's never gone up on the rent. You know, he always sends somebody out to fix any kind of problems. He sprays for bugs, and you know, deals with all of that. Any kind of problems that we've had with electrical or sewage or anything. I mean, he just takes care of it all. And you know, and it's a house, so you know, when you rent a house and you don't have to pay a whole lot of rent, and you've got a landlord that takes care of everything, it's just the ideal situation for us. And I know a lot of people like to own their own home, but you know, it's just too much for us. So anyway, and we don't really like living in apartments because of all the people that are around you that make so much noise, you know, up above you or below you, or running up and down the halls, or you know, just all kinds of stuff that goes on. People fight out in the yard or whatever, you know, it's crazy. Apartment life is crazy. So anyway, But we live in a small town, and I think there's maybe 6,000 people population here. It's not very big at all. And we're kind of in a rural area. It's like an hour drive to get to any shopping malls or anything like that. And so, you know, we're just, everybody knows everybody. And this is a bit too yellow for me, but I'm going to roll with it today. Just because I am trying to use up that Marcel CC cream. And I'm wearing purples, so you know, if you've got a bit of a yellow cast in your complexion products, it's going to be okay, because, you know, the purple eyeshadow and everything is going to go really well with it. Okay, so I am going to use a little bit of concealer. I'm going to go in with this one from Yensa. And it just comes in this like tubey thing, and you just, you know, use this little wand. And anyway, I'm not going to wear a whole lot of concealer today because I did sleep very, very well last night. And so I'm just going to use the other end of this sponge, and I'm just going to tap it in. Anyway, so, ooh, that light. Okay, so that's all that I'm going to do on that. I'm just going to grab this powder here from Maybelline. It's the Fit Me Poreless, Matte and Poreless. And I'm just going to use a little puff. And I'm just going to set that concealer. And just right through here on the forehead and around the nose. It doesn't take a whole lot of powder, you know, to keep from creasing on these products. Anyway, just through the T-zone mainly. Okay. And I like this because it has a mirror in the back of it and a place to put the puff as well. So that's really nice. And this is just a little puff from e.l.f. that I've got tucked in back there. Okay. So we've got the base done. Now let me do brows. I found my Brow Gal eyebrow pencil, which has a sharpener on it, and I really, really like this, and I've used it for a long time. Anyway, I had it tucked away in a bag and that I had been traveling with, and I found it this last weekend, and I sharpened it, and so anyway, I'm going to use it today. And this is in the shade medium brown, and I really like this formula. I like this pencil. I like the spoolie. I like the sharpener. It's just convenient. So I'm just going to get the Sister Zone here while I talk to y'all. It is a beautiful day here in Savannah, Tennessee. Sunny. It's supposed to get up in the high 60s. So a really nice fall day. And look at that. I just got a glob of that right there. Let me fix this, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, I fixed that and did the other one. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of eyebrow gel. I'm using this one from Trace Loose. And I really like it. And it doesn't take much. So just whatever's on the brush, I just lightly, you know, run it through. And it doesn't dilute the product that you've already got on your brows, even though it's clear. Anyway, it's called Hello Brows Clear Brow Gel. I really like it. And another one that I've been using is this one from Ico. So either one of those is what I've got in my rotation right now. And I'm going to apply a little bit of lip balm here. I'm going to use this one from Morphe and the Pony collab. And I got this from Alice Lynn, Loves Being a Grammy, and I chose this like one in the pinkish purple tube. I don't know what you call this. It's kind of a funny color. It looks pink, but it looks kind of purplish. Anyway, just a little lip balm just to kind of get things going. And I'll come back and do bronzer and, you know, blush and all that later. But anyway, right now I want to get into this eye look. And I'm going to use this MOTD fluffy brush here. And I'm going to go in with this really pretty purple shade right here. And these are not pressed pigments, they are eyeshadows. I swatched them the other night on my Sunday night live stream, but I'm not sure exactly. Let me put some primer down. I just now thought of that. Anyway, I'm going to use this one from the Beauty Crop called Stuck on You. Let me just use this real quick. Anyway, when I swatched them, they didn't swatch all that pigmented or dark, and so I just think they're just all eyeshadows. None of them are pressed pigments. So I want to make sure and get the corner of my eye here, because I do plan on doing an inner corner today. Okay, and I'll do one eye on camera and one eye off, so we will set that aside for right now. And we're just going to go right in with this shade. Now when you wear purples like this, you can get, your purple circles may want to be prominent. So if you're not getting enough sleep and you do have purple circles, you may want to use some really good concealer before you start going in with purple eyeshadows, because it will draw the purple, you know, from underneath your eyes. So anyway, just a little tip there for you. And make sure and use a primer to cover up the veins on your eyelids, or they will, you know, the purple will draw them out as well. So anyway, I've been promising some plum type looks to some of my friends, and so anyway, when this palette was on sale, I thought, ooh, that's really pretty, and so I got it. And it's a Z palette, so you know, I can remove the shadows and, you know, find other shadows in my collection, singles, you know, from ColourPop, and just pop them in there and just create a color story for each season. So anyway, I'm taking this pretty high up, and I am using quite a bit of the shadow, and I want to go up into the brow bone area. Just like that. So it looks pretty pink, but I'm okay with it. Alright, let me find a denser brush here, and let me go in with this one from Bella. It's fluffy, but it's dense. And let me just make sure that I'm not sure what kind of shadow I used on it before this, so I'm going to wipe it off. I've got a makeup eraser right here, and I just want to wipe it off and make sure there's not any leftover product on my brush. Okay, now I want to go in with, let's see, let me go in with this really pretty, it's like a purplish brown right there, and we're just going to tap into that real light, and we'll see how this lays down on the eye. I'm just going to go deeper in the crease. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, I'm just building that up, just lightly tapping it in, and just creating some good definition. And we're just going to do like a purple smoky eye today. Okay, now I'm just going to smoke it up. I wanted to film yesterday, but it just didn't happen with everything that was going on here at the house. So too much going on. The heater being out. My husband came home from work early, waiting on the landlord to call us back and let us know what the plan of action was. And anyway, when Terry's here, I have a hard time filming because he's a busy person and he just interacts with me the whole time that he's moving and doing. And anyway, I need time, and I don't have a beauty room. I don't have space to, you know, just go in and shut the door and be alone and not be interrupted. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a smaller fluffy brush right here. This is from Eloise. And again, I'm going to wipe it off and make sure that I don't have any residue. These little makeup erasers are awesome, y'all. Okay, now let's see here. I'm going to go in with this deep purple right here. It looks brown in the pan, but there is a lot of purple in it. It's like a plummy brown. And I'm just going to go right here in the corner. Really, really deep in the crease on this outer part. And I'm not carrying it down on the lid today. Not this dark shade. Sometimes I do that, but not today. So I'm just going to stay right here in the deepest part of the crease. And with what's left over on the brush, I'm just going over to this end, towards the corner of my eye. But most of the product is out here in this outer corner. Okay, and just a little bit more. Just want to make sure I got that outer corner. Not really like an outer V thing, but just, you know, the darkest amount out here. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Now, let's see here. Since these are shadows and not pressed pigments, I want to test out this purple here on the lid. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So I'm just going to use my finger and I'm just going to pop that on the outer part of the lid, because this shadow is just screaming at me. And I'm going to save the inner part of the lid and the inner corner for a lighter color. That is such a pretty color. Okay, and I'm just keeping that right there real tight, close on the lid. It's just going up into the crease just a tiny little bit, just so I can make sure and get that fold, you know, where your lid stops and your crease starts. I want to make sure and get shadow in that fold. Okay, now let's see here. I gotta decide. Let me swatch these. Okay, there's 3 there. Can y'all see them? Ooh, that lightest one is really pretty. I think I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to use this one right here. It's almost like a manila type color. And I'm going to use it on the inner part with my pinky. And I'm going to carry it over to the inner corner. And just blend it into what I just laid down right there in the center. Just for that little variation right there on the lid. Just a little bit of, yeah, just a little something something. Okay, that's good right there. Let me grab a makeup wipe here. It's the last one. This pack of facial wipes has been awesome. I got one more pack of these from Bolero, but I really like these. I'm gonna have to toss that in the empties and then start looking for some more. Maybe my Dollar Tree will carry them. I hope so. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep that on standby. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do underneath the lash line. Let me just go in with that same little brush and that purplish brown color that I used in the deepest part of the crease. And I'm going to go right here underneath the lash line. Just pretty tight. I'm going to carry it all the way across from the outer corner all the way over to the inner tear duct. Just make the eye look really good and open. Oh yeah, that's definitely a plum eye. Okay. So that's good right there. I'll probably come back and use that white in the inner corner after I get the other eye done, because I really like the way that looks, and I really like the way that that'll probably make that inner corner pop. So let me go off and I'm going to do the other eye and add that inner corner and do some lashes and what have you, and I will be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. This is the finished look with the eyelashes and everything, and I love it. I think it is really a pretty palette, the way that they put this together. Even though it's not pressed pigments and it's their eyeshadows, there's enough variety in the formulas here and the shades, and I only used 4 colors today, but it was just enough, you know. It's really pretty. And so again, I started out with this shade right here, and then I went into this shade right here, and then I did a deepen up things right there with that one, and then I used 5 shades. I used this on the outer part of the lid, and then I used this light one on the inner part of the lid in the inner corner. So really super pretty, really happy with the way the eye looks, and so I'm going to do a lip look to go with it. So anyway, I'm going to use this lip liner here from Stevelaurant. This is in the shade Vogue, which the color is right here on the end. It looks more red on the end of the pencil than what it really is. It's like a plummy kind of a brownish nude. Goes with a lot of lip colors. But there is a rosiness to it. So I'm just going to line the lips. And I still have that lip balm on. I never took it off. So I just sharpen this pencil, and with the lip balm it makes it good and creamy. I just put a little extra in the corners. Help the lip color to stay on. And I recently hauled some Juviasplace lippies, and this is from the nude collection, and I got the mauve nudes, and this is the one called Chic. C-H-I-C, which looks really light, but when you swatch it, you can just see just what a pretty nude it is. So anyway, I'm going to apply this today. I thought it would be pretty with this lip liner and this eye look. So it's like a mauve-y nude lip look today, which I think really goes good with the eye look. Look at the way that this shaped, y'all. This lipstick is, these lipsticks from Juvia's are awesome. Anyway, I caught a half off sale. So instead of having to pay $15 for each lipstick, if you bought all 4 of them, you could get all 4 of them for 30 bucks. So that was a good deal, I thought. So it's like $7.50 instead of $15 each. So that's pretty true to color, I think, with the lip. I tried to find a lip liner that was gonna, you know, match really, really close. Which I love that lip liner. And again, that's from Stevelaurant. And I use it all the time, y'all. This is a really good brand. And it's long, and it doesn't, you can use it and use it and use it before you have to sharpen it. And anyway, I have the Vogue and I have the Chick, and seems like I have one more. I can't remember now. Anyway, I'll have to look through my collection and see. But I reach for them all the time. So anyway, there is the look for today. So I used a little bronzer from LYS, and then I put on some blush from Amuse. This is from $1 at Shop Miss A. And then I just used this Pixie by Petra. It's like a blush highlighter duo, and I just topped it all with that. Put a little on the nose. Okay, so now let's just use some MAC Fix Plus, and we'll set all this down. Not much, just a little. Whew. That sprayer, it'll get you good. It don't take much at all. 2 or 3 sprays of that and you're done. So anyway, this is my plum look for today. I thought I'd wear this shirt since it's got purple in it. But I like purples. I like berries. I think it's really pretty for fall. And I love this lippy with it too. So anyway, you'll have to let me know what you think down in the comments. And did you like this ColourPop palette? I mean, I can't remember now how much I paid for it. I want to say $7.50. I mean, I got a really great deal. It could have been, I don't know. I have to go back and look at the invoice. But anyway, maybe I'll do that, and I'll put that down in the comments for you guys if you're interested in how much it costs. I'll try to link it below. But anyway, I like the shadows and I like the look. So anyway, that's it for me today, you guys. Hope y'all are having a great day. Happy Fantastic Looks Friday. It's not really the name of this series, but anyway, it just happens to be Friday. But it's going to be a beautiful day. Thank y'all for watching. Click and like and subscribe and all those good fun YouTubey things. I love y'all very much. Thank you for watching. God bless you today is my prayer. I'll see ya in the next video. Bye.